Okay, let me ask you something. What if you could build your own AI assistant that can talk to users, answer questions, automate tasks, and basically work for you 24/7 without salary? Sounds like sci fi? Well, it's not. Today, we are diving deep into Microsoft Copilot Studio. And this is not just a basic overview. In this video, we will cover everything: what it is, how to access it, licensing, all components, and how they actually work together. And by the end, you won't just understand it, you will be ready to build with it. So, first of all, let's see what is Copilot Studio. So let me simplify this. Copilot Studio is a platform where you can create AI powered assistants without heavy coding. Think of it like this: you are the boss, Copilot is your employee. You give instructions, it executes, and it can answer questions, automate workflows, connect with your data, work inside applications, and it integrates beautifully with Microsoft Power Platform, Microsoft Teams, and Microsoft 365. So basically, Microsoft gave you a way to build your own AI workspace. Now, the second question is how to access Copilot Studio. So let's get inside the tool. So here is the step one. First of all, you have to go to https copilotstudio.microsoft.com. The second step is sign in with your Microsoft account, and the third one is select your environment. And that's it. No installations, no setup headaches, just log in and you are inside the AI lab. The third one is licensing part, because if you don't have the license, you can't access Copilot Studio. So now let's talk about money. Copilot Studio follows a usage based model. That means you pay based on messages and the AI interaction. There is also a free trial so you can explore before committing. It should be into the development environment. Now, the important tip: if you are already using Power Platform, you might already have the access of it. So, before spending anything, check your existing license always. Now, this is the heart of the Copilot Studio, and this is the complete architecture or the component breakdown of the Copilot Studio. So these components are like parts of a machine, individually powerful but together unstoppable. So the first one is name and the description. So every copilot start with the identity. Name is what users see. Description is what defines that particular purpose of the copilot. For example, the name of the copilot is IT support bot, and in the description we can write it helps user with login issue, password reset, and troubleshooting. Think of it like creating a professional profile for your AI. Clear identity equals to better performance. Now, the second one is the AI model. So, we have to choose a perfect AI model for our Copilot agent, and this is where intelligence comes from. So, Copilot Studio uses advanced AI model powered by OpenAI. So it has various type of agent model such as GPT-5 chat, GPT-5 auto, GPT-5 reasoning, and GPT 4.1. Now, the Microsoft also integrated Anthropic models into that particular Copilot agent. So there are some of the Anthropic models which are Claude Sonnet 4.5, 4.6, and Claude Opus 4.5. Also, Microsoft is planning to integrate Grok AI in that particular AI agent or the Copilot Studio agent. This is not visible in the Indian environment, but if you have one US environment, you can access that particular Grok AI agent model also. Now, you don't have to train it from the scratch. Instead of it, you can guide it. So it's like having a genius brain and you decide how it should behave. The third one is instructions. So this is where you control how your AI behaves. So everything which we want to perform using that particular AI, we have to mention into the instructions. And here we can define the tone, style, restrictions. For example, always respond politely and do not share confidential information. So, by giving this instruction manual, we can guide our agent to perform well according to our needs. So now your AI is not just smart, it's disciplined. The fourth one is knowledge. So this is your data layer. You can feed documents, websites, data was table, which is the data storage for the Power Platform and the SharePoint sites as well. Now your AI doesn't guess answer, it gives accurate data backed responses. So more knowledge equals to smarter copilot. The fifth one is tools. And in the tools, you can give more power to your agent. With the tools, it can call APIs, fetch real time data, and perform operations with the help of Microsoft Power Automate. So now your AI doesn't just talk, it works. The sixth one is triggers. So triggers define when something should happen. User says something, trigger activates, and the flow or the agent will start. It's like target locked and the action begins. Now the seventh one is agents. So this is something advanced level. Agents are specialized mini AI inside your main copilot. So we can attach the outside agent which we created earlier to our previous or to our current agent. And also we can create some child agent inside our main copilot agent. For example, we can attach HR agent, finance agent or IT agent, and each of them one is handled specific task. So instead of one assistant, you can now have a full team over there. The eighth one is topics. So topic define structured conversations. Each topic includes the trigger phrases, questions, responses, or the logics. So for example, if the user say apply leave, then the bot asks validate, confirm, and respond. And these are the four different topics that would trigger line by line. It's like designing conversation journeys. The ninth one is the suggested prompts. So these are the suggestions users see, like ask about leave balance, check order status, and it helps user interact faster, basically guiding the conversation. The 10th one is evaluation. Now, how do you know your AI is good? So, evaluation helps you to test responses, check accuracy, and improve quality. It's like giving your AI an exam. The 11th one is the activity. So, we have the activity panel to monitor our agent in the real time. Now, this is your live dashboard. You can see the conversations, user behaviors, or the errors within the agent. So, you always know what is happening inside your agent and how it is interacting with the users. The 12th one, which is the last one, is the channels. Finally, where does your bot exist? It can be deployed on Microsoft Teams, websites, or mobile applications. So your AI is not limited, it's everywhere. Now, how everything that we covered in our component section works together. So let's connect everything. Now, let's take a user and user asks a question. While asking a question, a trigger activates and then topic handles the flow. Here comes the AI which uses the knowledge and then the instructions control responses with the help of the tool which perform the actions and then the agent may assist with the responses delivered, and then it also logs the activity, and the evaluation helps us to improve it in our future goals. Now that's not a bot, it's actually a full system. So now you don't just know the Copilot Studio, you understand how to think like a builder, from identity to intelligence to execution. You now have everything you need to build your own AI assistant, and trust me, this is just the beginning. In the next video, we are going to build a real project regarding the Copilot Studio. If you found this valuable, please like the video, comment Copilot Mastered, or if you have any question, just comment it down. Subscribe to Power Pro Academy. We will see you in the next video. Till then, goodbye. Happy coding.